That coyote got way too close. Welcome to my channel. What's up, guys? I just got out of work. I was coming out to feed the animals and I look over here on the back end of my property and I thought it was a dog. So I was gonna pretty much run after it and scare it off. It ended up being a coyote. It was over here in the back corner. If I turn you guys around, I have a gate over here. I'm gonna walk over there real quick. But it was coming up on the gate, and the thing that scared me, I saw the little goats over here. That's the last thing I want to do is lose a goat as soon as I got one. Oh, I'm out of breath, sorry. I ran over here to try to scare it off. It ended up taking off. As you can see behind me, I have a big open field over here, and then way off in the distance, I don't know, maybe a quarter-mile down the way, there's a tree line, so I'm pretty sure that's where it came from because as it saw me, it took off running this way, but hit way too close to home. I do have an entire fence around my entire 2 acres, but there's easily ways that this coyote could get in the property. So I do have an electric fence. I have a Premier 1 fencing. I only have about 120 feet of it. Sorry, I'm out of breath, it's freaking hot. But the 120 feet is not gonna do anything when you have an entire property covered in with fencing. But I do have an electric charger that does up to 10 miles, so I'm probably gonna run into town and get an electric wire, just a spool of wire, and probably wrap the entire fence at the top and at the bottom and then charge that thing because this was way too close. Being in the middle of the day too, I wasn't expecting it. Like I said, I thought it was a dog because I live out in the country, there's always loose dogs everywhere, but you can see right here, this gate, this part right here is actually open. It's got a foot gap, so I don't know if it could jump through there or not, but I also noticed something else. I'll walk you back over here towards the barn. Whew, man. Yeah, I got scared because I don't know, like I said, the goats are over here in this section. They're normally on the other side, but they were grazing over here, I guess because I mowed yesterday. But I was looking at the little pen where I used to keep JJ. It's a little, I don't know, we had it like a little rabbit hutch. But check this out, the fence is messed up on it. You can see over here on this little pin, I don't know if this was from today or not, but you can see this whole thing is just peeled in like something just pushed it because it was attached over here pretty good. Had a bunch of staples in it, but this whole thing's been pushed in. I don't have any animals in here, so I don't know what would have caused that to have an animal try to go in there or not, but man. But yeah, like I said earlier, this was the middle of the day. I don't know, 3:30 or so. Luckily, I was just coming out and looking at everything, and I don't know. It's just part of living in the country. It's not the first time it's happened. Like I mentioned earlier, I had one that came up and got one of my chickens, but it did run off in the distance over there, so hopefully it won't be back. I do have guns, as y'all saw in my video yesterday. I have a little AR. It's only an AR-22, but it could do some damage. I know it's some of you gun experts out there are saying it's just a 22, that's not gonna do anything, but as fast as I pull that trigger, bullets will be flying, and I guarantee I could hit a coyote if it's taking off running. But this is just too close to home. It's not the first time, like I said. It's something that's probably gonna end up happening again eventually down the road, but it's a whole part of having a homestead out in the country. Things happen. I do take care of my animals. I love my animals. I don't want anybody thinking that I don't. Yes, I'm gonna get a lot of people probably say you need to get a guardian dog out there, but it's the middle of the day. I was not expecting this, so I don't know. But yes, I do love all my animals. I don't want anybody thinking otherwise. If you can't tell I love my animals and you probably aren't a fan of my channel, you can go ahead and leave if you think that I don't care about my animals, because I absolutely love my animals. But I don't know. I just fear that with me having a 2-acre property all fenced in, that it would stop a lot of stuff coming in, but apparently it doesn't. Sometimes things happen. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to this cage over here. I can't believe that it got peeled open like that. I don't know, maybe it was something that tried coming in the middle of the night or something, but I mean, I look out the window frequently. I work from home, so I'm always here, but man, I gotta think of something. Like I said, I'm gonna probably run into town to Tractor Supply or Fix and Feed and get a spool of wire. That electric panel that I have, it does charge up to 10 miles, so it's gonna have a full strong charge. Plenty enough for me to wrap the entire fence a couple of times. So my only thing is, I hope the dogs don't touch it or the other animals. If they do, they'll get zapped real quick. They'll learn after the first or second try, but hopefully if something else is trying to get into the fence, it'll get zapped and it won't want to come back. So quick update video today. Like I said, I was not expecting this, but it's part of homesteading, and I got to deal with it. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, go down and smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.